and it's in Tasmania's favour, but they're not well and truly on top. As Doran plays that one very nicely, and that is a boundary. Just a little swivel or almost a pivot the way he played that one.
Just the two slips and a gully.
Oh, I got him!
Oh, bowled him! He's shouldered arms and it's decked back and it's knocked off Pegg out of the ground. And the Tasmanian captain is on his way inside the first quarter of an hour on day 2. The Vic strike and Tassie a 5 for 105. Well, Elliott strides in and Webster flicks it neatly down to fine leg, and in fact he'll pick up a boundary. Square leg and a fine leg. Elliott in again, and Webster driving, but he's edging and he's beating Gully. And will it be back-to-back boundaries? It's slowing up close to the rope, but it will reach the rope at third man.
John Holland starts a new over, and it's heaved away into the onside. It was a bit short from John as he kicks away at the crease out into the deep. Ash Chandrasinghe on the chase. He keeps it in play, and they might even run 5. It's gone that far. No, they'll just amble through for 4. Doran on 39. Holland. Oh, the reverse sweep from Doran, and it's been played well. That'll be 4. Trying to play the lap, and he'll get that away. So there might have been a bit of pad and bat involved. It's certainly going to be 4.
And the Vics need a wicket. Holland over the wicket, and that is not a wicket, that is a boundary. One bounce over the rope at long on. Elliott again, drops a little short.
We're going to get a shot of them here.
Yeah, because Doran dispatches it out to the side screens. That was a lovely pull shot. Grasped from a Victorian perspective. Elliott again striking Webster on the pad, and he's given. And Webster, he was already turning and heading to the pavilion. Short tries again, gives that more air.
And he's out.
Caught and bowled. Well, what a bizarre few deliveries. And Freeman's on his way. He has hit the simplest of return chances.
He was in at 2 for 15.
Doran edging and through down to the rope for 4 between gully and second slip. Flashing at that one, getting a thick outside edge. Certainly catchable height. At least in front by. Oh, bowled! And for the second time, the stump goes out of the ground. That was a quick delivery there from Will Sutherland. And Ellis is out for 2.
On back down on the fence.
Oh, he's hit that one very firmly. It's into the deep and caught! That's actually a bit unlucky because he hit that really well. It never really got any more than a metre off the turf, and Campbell Callaway has caught that like he was leading out from full forward, and will have a shot for goal to the city end about 25 out from goal right of centre. Siddle drives, edge, thick edge, past gully out to the rope for 4. Using his feet and lifting him over mid-on and over the rope into the fence on the full. That was a very good cricket shot there from Jake Doran. Oh, that's a good one. Is it an edge? It is an edge. Jake Doran is out for 85. Sutherland gets his second wicket, and Tasmania is all out. 99 runs in front of Victoria.
Here is Peter Siddle in front of about 99,000 empty seats, and what a glorious cover drive from Chandrasinghe.
As a...
Oh, bold! Jackson Bird going around the wicket, changing the angle, forcing the error, taking the wicket.
You're learning the right phrases, Crossy. As
Beautiful
Dean
shot.
cuts this, picks up a boundary. Laid back on that one and carved it between gully and point. The attention of a lot of people. Ellis bowls again, drifts onto the pads. Lovely shot from Dean. Out through square leg. Won't reach the rope as Siddle gives chase. They're back for 3. Are they going to push for the... Yeah, they are going to push for the 4th. Good running, because it is the longest boundary by some way. The Punt Road end of the stadium.
bit is when you're feeling good and not making runs, which is where Nick is at the moment as he hooks that for 4.
4, yeah. There was some shouts from the cordon because it was in the air for a fair way, but he got so much of it. Little storms in. Maddinson driving. That is a shot. And that's Siddle again. This time Maddinson rocks back and heaves it out over mid-wicket. Peter Siddle begins a new over. Oh, stroking Dean on the pad, and the finger goes up with the appeal. And Travis Dean is sent on his way. Leg before wicket. Peter Siddle bowling stump to stump.
Maddinson hits firmly and down the ground. Runs to be had. A good shot that is worth 4.
Bird uncoils again. Oh, and this will be caught. That is a false shot from Matt Short. Half a pull shot, half a attempted slog. It was pretty ungainly, and he's holed out to mid-on, and that is a cheap dismissal.
He's Test cricket a lot more than.
Oh, the edge, but runs for Maddinson with that angle round the wicket. Oh, the edge is at a catch. Webster's done it again. What a superb catch. And Jackson Bird strikes again with Maddinson trying to ramp it over the cordon, and those long levers. Bo Webster, he took a screamer in the first innings, and like a soccer goalkeeper high to his left, he's got rid of the Victorian captain. No pun intended. Edge? No, between third slip and gully, and it'll run down to the third man rope for 4.
It is exactly what we spoke about. Turn.
Sutherland drives, and that's going to be 4. Down the ground through mid-off. It wasn't really a half volley either, but it will find the rope. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Beautiful shot.
Beautiful shot by Sutherland through mid-wicket.
Penultimate man out. Gives that more air, and Sutherland takes up the invite and lifts it over the long-on rope for 6.
Than most. It was
struck on the pad and given out from around the wicket, and Callaway caught on the crease, has to go. Siddle picks up another one. Webster in again. That's a lovely drive from Sutherland. Not a great angle to work with there between cover and mid-off, but he pierced it perfectly.
If it was to be a really good one. He's already got 100 this year. Oh, nice shot from Harper. That's delicate. That's creative. Cutting over the top of point. More runs for Victoria, more runs for Harper, 4 of them.
at 2 and over is good.
That's high in the air. It could be caught. He's caught. Massive wicket for Tasmania. Late in the day, Sutherland has to go for 44. Fergus O'Neill on strike. Ellis bowls, and that has got him. Wow. What a 5 minutes for Ellis. What a 5 minutes for Tasmania. Tickling and runs. They'll take whatever they can get at the moment, and that runs off the bat. And it's a good ball, but it's a good leave. And that will be stumps on day 2 of this Marsh-Sheffield Shield game between Victoria and Tasmania at the MCG. Tasmania certainly well and truly on top of this one. After bowling out Victoria for 121 yesterday in its first innings after Victoria was sent in its second innings, Victoria struggling at 7 for 162. And